What an American thinks about Singapore. This American thinks that Singapore is a nice place. It's very clean. I was there in 1999 for like a couple days, and it's very clean. You know, very first world country feel. Malaysia, a lot of Malaysia has that first world country feel too. Singapore was part of Malaysia until like, I don't know, 1960 or something. Singapore is that place, along with Malaysia, that gives you the death penalty for drugs. So, and I think there's a really big fine, like they throw you in prison for spitting on the sidewalk and stuff. So, but it's a little island. The whole country is a little island, and the whole thing is inhabited. So it's really hard to find like the center of the city. If you're at night and you can't see the skyscrapers. I spent all night trying to find it one night. So I was like, where's the city going to start? The whole island is a city. But the downtown area is down on the southern side of it. They have an Indian section with people dressed in Indian garb, and like a Chinese section and stuff. So it's like the melting pot of all the different races of Southeast Asia. It has a nice looking downtown area with all the skyscrapers, you know, like a first world country. I got a hotel and I had a TV in the hotel, and their news was in English. So their first country, their national country, not language, is English. So it's weird. It's like another America, you know, except they kill you if they find you smoking a joint. I guess an Australian national kid, some kid was executed for buying like an ounce of heroin over there. But I think my hotel was like $7-8. It wasn't that much. A lot of like expats there too. I went to some restaurant late one night and had a margarita, and it was like a, you know, it was like in America. It was like a Outback restaurant or something. So the culture is really Western. I took the bus around the day one day just to look at the town, and for some reason I didn't want to ride my bike. I just took the bus, and it's really populated. Like that whole island is a city. If you wanted to consider Singapore a city, it's probably up there in one of the biggest cities. Yeah, it looked a lot like America. I didn't interact with a whole lot of people there. I parked my bike to do the tour of some like section of the island, maybe like an island off the coast of it or something, on the southern end where the battlements were, where the forts were from like a long time ago, like the English or whoever were there. And somebody deflated all the air out of my mountain bike tire because I parked it, I locked it to a pole, a metal pole, a metal fence. It's only happened twice in my life. But you can see Singapore from Batam, this island in Indonesia that's just like a few miles south. And Indonesia is like really poor. Those people can't just go to Singapore. They're like, it's like India looking across the island at like England or something. It's, yeah, you can see all the skyscrapers. It must be weird for those super, because I went into Indonesia and they're poor. Like, there are these ladies, they wanted me to stay with them at their house. And they were like really poor, man, on the side of this mountain, on this hill. And they had like, their house was just like toothpicks, you know? But yeah, I looked over and you can see Singapore, all the skyscrapers. Yeah, that's what I think about Singapore. Very looked affluent to me. I don't know. I don't think they make that much, but yeah. Okay.